What's poppin', sunshines? Welcome back to another video. I am bulk filming, so you're gonna see the same outfit. What you see is what you get. But I am bulk filming, and I'm just going to come in and talk about budgets. All right. I hope you guys are having a great day, and I'm gonna get into it. This one's gonna be short and sweet. This is gonna be just like a little mini video talking about my budget. All right, so I'm going to start off by saying that this is a budget that works for me. You guys do what's best for you. That is the first rule of budgeting. Do what works best for you. And there's different type of budgets. And the only wrong way is not to do it. That's the only wrong way. But yeah, I'm going to talk about budget. I made me a little cheat sheet. There's a little cheat sheet, and I'm going to talk about it so I can stay on topic, because you girls got the scatterbrain, as y'all can see in my other video, because I'm going to go ahead and post these videos this week. Today's Tuesday, so I'll probably do the haul Wednesday, and I'll put this video out on Thursday, and then I'll put out my saving challenge game randomizer on Friday, because it's Fun Friday, and I already filmed that. Your girl has been killing it, okay? Procrastination where? I've been killing it. All right, so let's get into it. Let's start off, and I didn't do that. It's a new day. Let's start off with my affirmation cards. Okay, so let's see. What did I get? Heal. I got heal. Again, these manifestation cards, self-care cards, they're from Pink Lomain. She is on Instagram, and I bought these not last year, but I bought these in 2023. I bought these. I don't know if she offers these anymore, but I have volume 1 and volume 2, and I got these for my birthday. It was a birthday present to myself. I'm always buying myself something, y'all. If you do not celebrate your birthday, I would encourage you to spoil yourself. Even though I'm married and my husband spoils me, I still spoil myself. Because guess what? Gotta love yourself before somebody else can love you. All right. But yeah, our card is heal. And I'm on a journey of continuous healing. And I'm trying to be better than I was day before, year before, past. I'm trying to be better. Every day is a new day to become a better person. And it's okay. We're all imperfect people, and sometimes we make mistakes. However, the key is to acknowledge it, hold yourself accountable, and change. That's all you got to do. All right, so let's get into it. So the way that I set up my budget, so I am not a cash budgeter. I am not one of those people. I am disciplined, but not in that area. Anytime cash comes to me, it immediately vanishes. Because it's like, ooh, I got cash. Let's go spend. You guys, I used to be a really bad spender when it came to eating out. You guys, I would spend about $200 to $400 just eating out on myself. And I have kids and a husband, and that's just on myself, and that's bad. I worked, when I was working in California, I was always going to go eat, whether it be Burger King, Subway, Panda Express, any of the foods that was there, I was getting it, and I was eating lunch. And then because I would work so late, I would get dinner for me and my little one, because we would get home super late, and it's like, okay, we need to eat. We would get off late, and it's like dinner time, so oh no, so we have to eat. And then my husband ended up picking up my big one at the time when she was in preschool. He ended up picking her up because I was in management, so I was staying way later. I'm talking about, you guys, I was working like 6:30 in the morning, because if someone called out, they didn't want us replacing that person. with another person because they didn't want them having OT. So they would rather have the assistant director or the center director do overtime. Y'all, my checks was nice. So I worked, I believe that day I worked like 6:30 in the morning to like 10 at night. Yeah, I was there late. And I wasn't there by myself. My partner was there with me as well. Because we were so short staffed, we was in and out of the classrooms all day. And then when we weren't in a classroom, we were doing tours. So it's like, when we supposed to do the other stuff behind the business to make it run properly? So we was staying after hours doing what we needed to do. And that particular time we stayed late is because a child didn't get picked up. That particular time a child didn't get picked up and the mom couldn't get off work. We had got a hold of the mom, but the mom wasn't able to get off work. And so we ended up staying. And she didn't come until 10. It was late. Anyways, let's get into it because it's already 5 minutes in and I'm rambling. Okay, so the way that I do my income is all digital. So I track everything digitally. I go in once a week in my app. Bank of America is really cool with their app. So you can go in and you can set a budget for yourself in the Bank of America app, and you set a goal, and then you go in and you categorize each thing. So my expenses are utilities, cell phone, streamings, gas and miscellaneous, self-care and personal, family fun and entertainment, and savings. These are my expenses. My income, I bring home $2,400 a month. However, I do not budget that. I only budget $2,300. That's all I budget. So I always have an extra 100 in my account. And I also add a surplus of $150. So that brings my budget, my income, to $2,450. All right. So what I mean by surplus is any extra money, because I have a cushion in my account. So I always give myself wiggle room. Kind of makes sense. I might as well just budget my whole check if I do it that way, but I'm not, because the way that I'll get into that, I'm about to go get ahead of myself. So my income is $2,300. And at the end of the month, I tally up all of my expenses. I go online. I go once a week to make sure that I'm not going over any of my budget. So for my home and utilities, my budget is $800. My cell phone is $100. Streaming is $50. Gas and miscellaneous $50, because I don't always do gas, so it's back and forth. It could either be gas or it can either be miscellaneous, and depending on which one I use, that's the one I use. Self-care and personal is for me. So self-care is my me days. I am an advocate for dating yourself. Once a month, I get a day to not be a mom, to not be a wife. I just be me. And on those days, I get massages, I go out to eat, I go to the movies, all that fun stuff. So this past weekend, I went and got a massage. I went to the movies to go see Bad Boys. I had lunch. And then I went home because I was tired. I had plans to go to the bookstore after to get some books. I was supposed to go to Barnes & Nobles and the Goodwill because my friend was like, April, you should go to the Goodwill because they have a lot of romance novels there that are inexpensive. And I was like, yeah, but you guys, I have reached the age that I cannot do a whole bunch of activities during the day because your girl is tired. Because I am now an adult. In my younger days, I used to sleep in until 11, 12. 1. Guess what time I wake up now, y'all? 6 o'clock in the damn morning. If my sisters is watching this, they gonna be like, wow, April, you really grew up, because baby, my ass would be sleep, okay? Sleeping real good. But because of the job that I work, my off days are Friday and Saturdays. However, I don't count Friday as an off day because technically I work and I get off in the morning. And so I stay up all day, but I'm asleep before 8 o'clock on Friday. So I don't really count that day as an off day. My only off day is Saturday. That's what I count as my off day. So in my opinion, I only have one day off because technically I'm working. So my lips are so chapped because it's so hot. And I put chapstick. All right, so yeah, I'm a big, circle back of what I was talking about. But yeah, I'm a big advocate of having me days. And my self-care in person was $350. $200 is for my me day, and $150 is for me to spend on whatever I want to spend. And $50 of that I try to do monthly is to support small businesses. This month, which I'm really excited. One of my videos I was talking about, I'm not sure which one, but you'll know when you see it. I was talking about how I wanted to get stuff from Erica, which is Black and Blue, on YouTube, and her shop is Dripped by E. And I've been wanting to get her stuff, but it's so expensive. It wasn't in my birthday budget because her stuff is a little bit pricier, and it's really good quality. There's nothing wrong with it, but I had extra money because I only ate out twice, and it's only coming up to like $20, and so I still had like $150 left. Not 150, it's like $130 left from the budget. And so I got scratchers from Etsy. They're super cute. I think it's the Dramatic Panda. I'm not sure, don't quote me, but I got some scratchers. They give Lisa Frank vibes, but I got some scratchers off Etsy, and then I got a scratcher tool and some saving challenges from Drip by E. She has a whole bunch of stuff. You guys gotta check her out. Drip by E, Erica, over there at Black and Blue. You guys gotta check it out. So yeah, so that's $350. My family fun and entertainment, it's combined, it's $250. So family fun is $150, and that's going out to eat. That's going out to eat. That's doing any fun activities, whether it be going to the movies, going bowling, all that fun stuff. Or even if me and my hubby are gonna go on a date night, it goes for there too. Entertainment is $100. That's for me to do any other shopping, whether it be Amazon, Target, Walmart, but it's an extra $100 for that. And then we come down to my last expense. It is my savings. I treat my savings like it is a bill. I have $380 going out of my account to my savings, and I break it up. Paycheck number 1, $200 goes, and paycheck number 2, $180 goes. And also my surplus. So whatever money I did not spend for that month, which you get a total of that in the Bank of America app. It tells you how much you spent, and it tells you your surplus. So I take a certain amount, and every month is different depending on how much it is. This May, I had a surplus of $400 and something, and I took $166 and moved it over to my savings account. So yeah, and yeah, that's pretty much my budget. So you could see it. So the green, these expenses are fixed. They never change for the month. The ones that are colored are my variable expenses. And what I try to do is I try to stick to my budget. So I go in every week. And I look to see, okay, how much money do I have left in this category? What I also do, now I'm not saying that I never go over, because I do go over sometimes. For example, oh my gosh, I'm missing a category. I'm missing one. My groceries isn't on there. I gotta add it while I'm talking about that. Oh, I'm so upset. All right, let's add groceries. All right, let's add groceries. What color are you going to be? I'm gonna do, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna do, you know what? I'm gonna do green. I'm gonna do green because it just goes with the home. I'm gonna do green. Even though green is supposed to be for fixed expenses, I have it like that. So groceries, I can't believe I skipped it. Groceries, my budget for groceries is $400. And that's mine. So me and my husband, we grocery shop together. So he does grocery shopping and I do grocery shopping. And so cause my husband, he eats a little bit healthier than I do. So he be having his own special foods and I don't like his stuff because it don't taste good, in my opinion. It's in my humble opinion. All right, so let's get back to it. So yeah, so my green is generally for fix. I added green to the groceries because I want it to be with my home because the green is for my home too. And so all the other ones. So I go in my app and I make sure that I try to stick on Target. I do my grocery shopping. I use my Fry's app and it gets delivered to the house. And I love it, you guys. I was so happy when they built the store and they added that because I pay for it and I budget for that. And do I need to get it delivered to my house? No, but it's a want. Do I need groceries? Yes, but having it delivered is not a need. That's a want. And I tip good. So my budget for that is $400 and is actually, I might revamp it because now that I have to have a lock on everything, my big one is not eating us out of a house and a home because she doesn't have access to the pantry. And because I'm telling y'all, we was snack shopping every week. Now we're snack shopping twice a month, if that, because everything's locked up and I'm divvying out the snacks. And my little one is going to be going to school, so that's going to help on that as well because I'm normally cooking, making lunch, breakfast, lunch, and dinner and snack and stuff, all that fun stuff. But anytime that I go over, I pull from one of my categories that doesn't really have any spending. So I have a fixed budget, which is about, is $2,190. That's my fixed monthly budget. You guys, I am super proud of myself because I have not gone over that. And I've been having surpluses every single month. That's how I was able to hit one of my emergency goals so fast. My emergency goal was $2,000 and I started that in January. And I was able to hit that before my birthday. And we were only 5 months in. No, May. Well, technically my birthday, because my birthday is the last day of April. So I was able to hit that goal in May, and we were only 5 months into the year during that time. And I'm talking about the beginning of May. So that's like a whoa, 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 whoa. I hit my goal. That was one of my May goals, and I hit it. So I do not go over my monthly budget. I might go over in my expenses, but my monthly budget, I stay under target. And so I'm super proud of that. But yeah, so I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just sharing you guys on what I do to help me build a better relationship with my money, because you guys, life happens, things happen. Just like I was saying in one of my other videos, I saved a whole bunch of money and I had to deplete it. Life happens. And then started working, saved a whole bunch of money, stopped working, depleted that, and then I went and got another job. And so now I told my husband, I'll be working 2 jobs. I'll have 2 streams of income, and I'm okay with that. And I'm really happy about that. So I left a spot, as you can see, I left a spot because the first couple of months of my preschool, I won't be paying myself anything. So the first week of August is the first week of school. And so I won't be paying myself anything. For August and September, I will start paying myself October, maybe November. So all of that money that I will be getting for my second job will be in inside of that. And then I will pay myself. It'll either be November or December when I'll first pay myself. The goal is to get fully enrolled in August. And yeah, I will let you guys know how that goes. All right, I hope you guys like this video. This video is all about my budget and how I budget things, because you guys, I used to budget for a very long time. Like, I actually used to help my coworkers in California when I worked at the preschool. Like, on our lunch, we would all sit down and I would help them. I'm like, okay, hey, let's do this. And I would help them really, really good. So that's why I said I've always been good with money. I've been budgeting for a very long time. The budget mom, shout out to her. She is what really got me into like tracking and highlighting. She's one of the reasons that we were able to save so much money for our house, to put down on our house, because I was just like, okay, I don't need this. We need to be frugal, save. And we started looking for the house we started talking about getting the house in 2020. We looked at the house in 2021. The house started getting built in 2022. We moved here when did we move here? Because we're in 2024. We moved here in 2022, you guys. The end. Yeah. The end of 2022. We moved here at the end of 2022. We moved here September, end of August. We signed on our house. We closed on our house at the end of August. And we moved the first week of September. Yeah, in 2022. Can you believe it? And then 2023 was because it'll be 2 years. August will be 2 years that we've lived out here in Arizona. So yeah. So anyways, I'm rambling. But yeah, so I used to have a calendar. That was one of the first ways, one of the second ways. The first way, you know, the little bank books, the checkbooks, and it gives you that. I used to use that to balance and track all of my expenses. Then I decided, I was like, oh, I'm going to get a calendar. So, you know, the little pocket calendars from the 99-cent store. Every time I spent money during the day, I would add it there. I would put it there. That way I could see, and it held me accountable, because it's like, ooh, girl, you've been spending money every single day. I'm gonna need you to slow down. Then I stopped working, because on my lunch breaks, that's when I would track everything. Then I started working from home and I wasn't leaving the house. So I started tracking my business expenses. My personal ones, I didn't, because I really wasn't spending like that. But my business, because I was an in-home preschool teacher in California, licensed as well, now that I'm out here, out there. So I was tracking everything, really good with bookkeeping, you guys. That's one of my, I actually went to school for that. I have an accounting assistant certificate. I went to school for that. So I have that. And that really helped me too with my behind the scenes of being self-employed. My CPA was like, oh, you make my life so much easier. So she was like, yeah, get it, girl. You're doing a great job. And I was like, yay, because it was actually my first time. It was my first time being self-employed. And you guys, I went to the School of YouTube on bookkeeping. And then I went to school to get my certificate for an accounting assistant for bookkeeping. Yeah, so I did that. Anyways, but yeah, so then I did that. And so I tracked all of my business expenses, really good with that, to the point where the only thing that I had to pay was the self-employment tax. I didn't have to pay anything else, because I knew where all my money was going. I knew how much was coming in. I knew what was coming out. And so all that fun stuff. And my business is in my home. So some of those, you know, you can use some of your home expenses for your business. And so there's that. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, so pretty much that's it. Yeah, so I'm a big advocate on you know, especially if you have a business. I used to mentor other childcare providers, and I'm like, are you guys budgeting? Are you sitting down and actually budgeting and tracking your expenses and seeing where your money is going? Because you have to give yourself a budget. If you don't give yourself a budget, you're just going to be spending. You're going to be spending and spending and spending. Don't know where your money is going. And then you're like, well, I don't have any money. Yeah, girl, you ain't got no money because you ain't budgeting nothing. You don't even know where it's going. So I was helping them with that. And yeah, I'm always helping my friends. Like, girl, this is what you do. This is what you do. I actually, one of my coworkers, I have to message her next week and tell her like, hey girl, did you move money over? Because we are supposed to be doing a saving challenge as well. Like, we move a certain amount every month. I'm like, hey girl, are you moving your money over? Did you move it over yet? And she'd be like, yes, I did. Or I'm about to do it right now. So yeah, so I would encourage you guys to start your journey if you haven't started. And you can start small. It doesn't have to be big. It doesn't have to be medium. You can start small. Just start and get your friends and family to join with you so you guys can have better relationships with your money. All right, you guys, I'm going to stop talking because this video is about to be damn near 30 minutes. All right, and so I'm going to end this video here. I hope you guys like it. I'm going to post this video on Thursday. So you guys see this video on Thursday. I'm filming it on Tuesday. But you guys will see it on Thursday. And then you'll see my preschool haul tomorrow. I'm going to post that video tomorrow. Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and do that. And then I'm going to catch you guys in the next video because I'm about to film another video after this. So I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.